goes out of bounds. New Hyde Park ball. Kravinsky takes it Megan Kravinsky with the three-pointer there. 7:30 left to go. Gladiators. Julie Rollinson tries to left field. The Gladiators are going to inbound it. Number 15, Megan Kravinsky is going to inbound it for the Gladiators. Looks for the pass to number 20, Skylar Lynch. Skylar Lynch with the ball. Passes it inside to Paige Jones. Clark tries to whip the ball out there, but it'll ball. Kravinsky again looks for inbound. The ball goes out of bounds. Jillian Mayer takes it in. Lori Della Croce with it to Riley Clark. Stolen by Megan Korvinsky. She's running down the court, covered by Julia Rollinson. Korvinsky looking for a lane. And that's a kick ball by...
Alyssa, do you know the concept of this camera getting action down there or something?
You get a wide zone that way.
Okay.
And then you win.
Megan Korvinsky inbounds it to... Passes it to Paige Jones. Paige Jones gets the basket to go. Jillian Mayer inbounds it to Lori Della Croce. Lori Della Croce passes it to Haley Garcia. Oh, sorry, Haley Guerrero. And that's a basket. The score is now 5-4 Gladiators in Hyde Park. Looks for the shot, can't get it to go. With the rebound, Della Croce, Riley Clark. Okay, so now it's a foul. 5-4 Gladiators. What do you think about the game so far?
Well, this is Riley Clark's second time at the line right now. In last game, she made 10 out of her 8 free throws, which was really great for the game.
Okay, now goes for a second attempt. Hitting free throws is always good. Point. Now it is 6-5, the Pirates. This game close so far. Paige Jones with the ball. Stumbles a little bit. Almost gets it to go, but can't. Rebounded by Haley Guerrero, and it goes out of bounds, but it'll be Mepham ball. Jillian Mayer will inbound it.
You know, Connor, last time with double OT, the Mepham Pirates, it all came down to foul shots. So every single foul shot, no matter if you made it or not, it really influenced the game at the end.
Foul shots really do count, and it could win you or it could lose you the game. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be New Hyde Park's ball. Paige Jones inbounds it. Passes it to Megan Korvinsky. And gets it to Darla Patricia. Almost stolen by Haley Guerrero. Sorry. Haley Guerrero steals it. Now gets it to Lori Della Croce. He gets the 2. The score is now 8-5. Mepham. Paige Jones with the ball. Getting guarded tightly by Haley Guerrero. Lori Della Croce gives it to Julia Rollinson. Julia Rollinson driving. misses it. It goes out on Riley Clark, New Hyde Park ball. 30-second timeout charged to New Hyde Park. So what do you think about this passage of play so far, Lily?
I think it's really nice to see Laura Della Croce going up strong with those layups after the ACL and MCL surgery last season. She's really bounced back, and she really showed that she's going to put it all in her senior year.
She sure has shown that so far, being ever since she's been back, she's been one of the key players for Mepham this season. Her and Jillian Mayer have really been leading the way. Riley Clark has been a big part of the Mepham Pirates this year. Passes it to Julian Mayer, who looks for the three and gets it to go. 12-5, Mepham. That shot good by, I believe that was number 4, Emily Locker. Julie Rollinson with the ball, who's averaging 13.5 points per game. He was also the Conference A1 Player of the Year last year. Riley Clark gets one to go. Scores 14-7, 2:25 left. Emily Locker almost loses it, but now the pass to Megan Korvinsky. And the ball looks out, but it doesn't go out of bounds. Jillian Mayer is dribbling it up the court. To Lori Della Croce, who passes it to Riley Clark. Riley Clark again. Another point. Another point, sorry. It's an 8. Megan Korvinsky with the ball, who gives it to, and Haley Guerrero, misses the shot. And the shot by Jillian Mayer, I believe, but now 2 new subs gets checked into the game for the Pirates, which is number 5, Alexa Ferreira, and number 14, Amanda Garcia, who misses, but the Pirates are going to inbound it here. Jillian Mayer is going to inbound it. So what do you think about the game so far?
I think that Riley Clark has really showed some leadership. Even though she's only a sophomore, she's really had a great impact on this game. And with 6 to 8 points, that's really great just so far in the first quarter.
When I had a chance to do an interview with Mr. Mulvey, and he said Riley Clark is going to surprise a lot of people this year. He actually said that he thinks the big girls in the middle are going to impress a lot of people, and I think she's done just that.
Definitely, especially as a sophomore, she's really going to show everyone what she can do.
Big improvement from last year, I believe.
Yeah, she got pulled up as a freshman on varsity, which is not an easy thing to do, and Riley Clark made it look easy, and now she's one of the key players for the varsity team as a sophomore.
As they say, it's the next one up, and she's really helped them out so far. Jillian Mayer with it now, fighting for it on the ground, passes it to Carly Green. Riley Clark has been fouled now 3 times this game. Looking for the shot. and looking for the foul shot and gets it to go. 17-7. Pirates up. Looking for another foul shot to go now. And it's good. Riley Clark and her free throw shooting has been very impressive so far this game. Megan Korvinsky with the ball. Misses. Rebounded by Alexa Ferreira. Jillian Mayer now with the ball with 9 seconds left. 6, 5, 4. Lori Del Croce looks for the 3. Can't get it. Almost rebounded. New Hyde Park gets the rebound, but it doesn't matter. The quarter is over. So, Lily, how do you think the fouls have affected each team so far?
Well, you know, New Hyde Park has really put a number of fouls on Mepham Pirates, which is a dangerous game because, as we know last time, the girls went into double OT, and foul shots really won that game. So, you know, Coach Jim Mulvey, being such a great coach, 16 years of experience, he made the girls work on their foul shots. And, you know, Riley Clark being fouled 3 times, sinking all her shots, that's really great for the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, that is. It's been good so far. The Mepham Pirates have been able to put a lot of pressure on New Hyde Park on the defensive standpoint. The Mepham Pirates have put, as I said, Mepham Pirates have put a lot of pressure on New Hyde Park. Now, I think Coach Mike Bello has to try to cope with the pressure in different ways. He has to find different ways he can handle it. But I think the Mepham coaching staff has been good.
And, you know, definitely for New Hyde Park to get back into this game, it's really important for the girls to limit their fouls on Riley Clark because, you know, she's so hard to defend, and every time she goes up, she's going to get a foul, and they're going to put her on the line, and she's going to make those shots. And Riley Clark, 10 points at the end of the first quarter, which is really great from Mepham Pirates.
It's very impressive. As you said, she's only a sophomore. So now they're going to inbound it to Lori Della Croce, who passes it to Alexa Ferreira, who passes it to Lori Della Croce, who gives it to Jillian Mayer. That's not Jillian Mayer. Alexa Ferreira, who misses the 3, but now Megan Korvinsky runs down the court with it. Lori Del Croce brings it in, passes it to Alexa Ferreira. Lori Del Croce looking for a pass, finds one. Misses the shot. That is Carly Green who misses the shot. Just a little bit off the mark there. That was a good possession. That was a good possession by the Mepham Pirates, really passing it around, trying to cause some confusion. Paige Jones passes it to Darla Patricia. Gives it back to Patricia. Riley Clark with the rebound. Gives it to Lori Della Croce. Passes it to Allie Heller, and the ball goes out of bounds.
You know, Connor, with this game not being as intense as last game, the Pirates, it's really important for them to keep up with their plays and do it right, because if not, it's really going to clog up the paint, and New Hyde Park's not going to be able to defend the Mepham Pirates, which they want.
Yeah, if you can't do the little things right, then Mepham Pirates are the kind of team that can just, if they do their things correctly, they could really put up a lot of points on you. And if the game keeps trending in the way it is, that will happen. Riley Clark with another free throw shot good.
And you know, Coach Jim Mulvey, with 16 years of experience with those plays, he really pushes for the really little things, which make all the difference in the game, which is why you win or lose games that are really close.
Paige Jones with the ball. Looking for the pass now. Guarded by Alexa Ferreira. Looks for the shot. Misses. Stolen. Stolen by Alexa Ferreira, I believe that is. Alexa Ferreira looking for the pass. Finds it to Allie Heller. Gives it to Carly Green, who gives it back to Alexa Ferreira, who hits that shot. Quits that three-point shot. Now New Hyde Park comes down there very quickly and misses a shot, who gives it back to Alexa Ferreira. Riley Clark with it. Now looks to pass to Victoria Della Croce, who gets that three to fall. Ball goes out of bounds. Now checking in for the game, number 33 and number 20. Paige Jones with the ball now.
You know, Alana Moore's number 33, a sophomore who got pulled up in the middle of the season and is now playing, is a really big deal for her. You know, last year was her first time ever playing basketball, and you know, her second year playing, she's on varsity.
That's very impressive. Her first year was last year, so as the first time ever playing basketball and you get pulled up to varsity and now are playing on a consistent basis is very good, as Paige Jones hits the free throw.
And, you know, a very important repetitive theme for the Mepham Pirates is to box out, because they have some really great bigs, and if the girls box out, they'll be unstoppable. No one will be able to put any rebounds back up on them.
Now the ball goes out of bounds, but Pirates ball. Victoria Della Croce passes it in to Alexa Ferreira. Passes it to Victoria Della Croce. Passes it to Alana Morris. Back to Alexa Ferreira, who passes it to Allie Heller. Victoria Della Croce looks for the shot, can't get it to go. Gives it to Paige Jones, passes it to Megan Korvinsky, that was, but the ball goes out of bounds. Victoria Della Croce to inbound it. Alexa Ferreira coming down the court now. Gives it to Allie Heller, back to Alexa Ferreira, gives it to Victoria Della Croce, who gives it back to Allie Heller, can't get it to go. Paige Jones, who's been really hanging around the three-point line a lot this game, but just can't get anything to fall, been very unlucky. Alexa Ferreira looks for the shot, can't get it to go. Lana Morris tries to get the rebound. Dominique Delutri tries to put up a shot, but it is rebounded by number 25, junior Madeline Sepkaru. Paige Jones has it, trying to drive, but can't get anything on Alexa Ferreira. Passes it to Megan Korvinsky. She falls over. And the New Hyde Park coach takes a strategic timeout. The score is 25-8. What do you think New Hyde Park can do better?
You know, with Mepham's really great defense right now, they really have to find a way to get around them and maybe slow down a little bit. On the fast breaks, the Mepham Pirates are really great with their hands, so they take the ball with no foul. So I think New Hyde Park really has to slow down and think about their plays and really think about connecting with the basket to really get some more points.
Yeah, I agree with you there. They definitely need some more points to make this a more competitive game. Obviously, New Hyde Park in a little bit of foul trouble. with a lot of fouls, but they keep fouling Riley Clark, who has made all of her free throw shots.
That is a direct effect of Coach Mulvey with his 16 years of experience. After the girls go through a really tough game with a lot of foul shots, he made sure that the girls would work on their foul shots. And, you know, Riley really shows that. And that really takes such an athlete to put what you do in practice into a game, which is very impressive. And this is only her second year playing, so we can't wait to see what the rest of her career holds for her.
Riley Clark has been very impressive so far this year. Obviously, like you said, she got pulled up, I believe you said the middle of last year as a freshman, and has been very good since, obviously showing a lot of improvement. Now we're going to get back into game action. It is New Hyde Park's ball. Megan Korvinsky is going to inbound it. To Paige Jones. 4-3, and it's stolen by Victoria Della Croce, who looks for the layup, but can't get it to go. Dominique Delutri tries to get the rebound. Now it's Megan Korvinsky, one-on-one. Gives it to Paige Jones, who looks for the shot, falls over. Victoria Della Croce with the rebound. Gives it to Allie Heller, who gives it to Alexa Ferreira. Allie Heller with the three.
And you know, Connor, on fast breaks, the Mepham Pirates have really done a great job on keeping their hands up without any foul, which has really been beneficial for them this quarter.
I agree with that, Lily. Their defense and their fast breaks have been very, very beneficial to obviously contributing towards the score of the game. Obviously 27-8 now with 2:45 to go left in the second quarter. Give it to Victoria Della Croce. Give it to Allie Heller. Dominic. Paige Jones is going to inbound it here for the New Hyde Park Gladiators, who gives it to Cindy Zhang. Victoria Della Croce, tight defense, gives it to Megan Korvinsky. A little bit of contact at the end of that three-pointer there. Paige Jones hits the deep two.
And you know, a repetitive theme, as we said earlier, Connor, the Mepham Pirates, great with boxing out, especially Alexa Ferrara, really showing herself right here.
Yes, it is. Paige Jones now coming down the court to Megan Korvinsky, and it just goes out of bounds. Checking in for the first time today is senior Lauren Duggan. Stoppage of play for Duggan tying her shoes. Alexa Ferreira coming down the court with it. Passes it to Victoria Della Croce. Gives it to Alana Morris, who hits the two-pointer.
Alana Morris making it look easy, being pulled up middle of the season, and she makes it look like no stress.
Good shot there, but now gives it to gives it to Dugan. Dugan to inbound it. Now, Paige Jones has been a big factor so far. This is who New Hyde Park has gone to for their crucial shots.
You know, Mepham Pirates, still with a 19-point lead, they won't let it up until they really, really get a big lead on them.
You gotta play to the game is over, and that's what the Mepham Pirates have been doing. Now checking in is number 31. Number 31, Amanda Chasen. Cindy Zhang loses it there.
Victoria Della Croce, that's her second time going up strong with that foul, and she was able to connect on that one. And it's great to see this junior guard really going up strong and getting some points here.
Cindy Zhang again with the ball, looking for the shot. Can get it to go, gets the layup to go. 40 seconds left in the second quarter here. Allie Heller loses the ball. Cindy Zhang gets it stolen by Allie Heller, but it is still New Hyde Park ball. Lauren Dugan to inbound it here. Gives it to Cindy Zhang. Has it to Paige Jones. Fuck.
No, you can't hear. My ears are like bursting.
Hello, hello. Should we keep talking?
You
Can't hear each other.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. No,
They can hear us?
Allie Heller with the free throw. Paige Jones missing that free throw. Paige Jones now down the court, rebounded by Victoria Della Croce. Gives it to Allie Heller, who almost gets the shot to go, but Alana Morris with the rebound misses the beater buzzer.
Great quarter by these Mepham Pirate girls. You know, this is a different group of girls, not the starters just going in. This is just a bunch of mismatched girls going in. I think they really played well for the last 2 minutes of this.
Yeah, I agree. Who have you been most surprised about so far?
It was great to see junior Victoria Della Croce, you know, go up strong with 3 layups and, you know, being able to connect with them. And also Alexa Ferrara, who hasn't played much this season, but it was great to see her sink a couple of threes and, you know, really show herself. She's a great player, but a little underestimated.
For New Hyde Park, I like what I've seen so far of Paige Jones and Megan Korvinsky, and now we're going to go to Rocco Law.
All right, thanks, guys. Coach, you guys were dominant in the first half, all half long. What has worked for you so far?
Everything starts with defense for us. Great job defensive end. Held them, I think it was 7 in the first quarter, and for a long time it was up to 8 points. We held them 12 at the half. Defense to transition for us today.
And what have your thoughts have been on your forward sophomore Riley Clark's performance so far? Sure, he has 12 points in the first half.
Yeah, works really hard at foul shooting during practice in the last week. She's struggling with that for a while, and I think she went either 6 for 6 or 8 for 8 from the line, so she's doing a great job.
And what's your guys' plan of action to keep New Hyde Park at bay in the second half?
Just play hard man-to-man and rebound the ball and run.
All right, great. Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. All right, guys, back to you.
And, you know, Haley Guerrero, usually dominating the game, layup after layup. She hasn't really come out, so I think we're going to see Haley Guerrero, the sophomore, come out and just, you know, pound the backboard with those layups.
Ever since the start of the game, I don't think we've seen as many as the Mepham starters as we like.
Yeah, the starters, they really know how to all work together, and it's going to be nice to see them really dominate and, you know, just put up some points this quarter.
All right, as we get into game action, Paige Jones inbounds it. Now to Megan Korvinsky. Now, I believe that is Skyla Lynch takes the deep 3, can't get it to go. Paige Jones with the rebound, though, gives it to Megan Korvinsky. Megan Korvinsky fouls, and I believe that's an and 1. That is Riley Clark with the foul there.
First foul for Riley Clark, which is very good coming in the third quarter, which is definitely tough to do because bigs, you know, everyone's coming in for shots, and they usually get fouls unintentionally, but Riley Clark done a great job keeping her hands clean of fouls these quarters.
Misses the free throw. Megan Korvinsky now to Della Croce, who rebounds it, who gets a rebound. Riley Clark.
That's Riley's 5th foul, so now she's gonna step up to the line and, keep those foul shots going. But New Hyde Park really hasn't learned that they gotta lay off Riley. It's really gonna hurt them.
I'm pretty sure she's been flawless so far with her free throw shooting.
Yeah, I think so. She's really worked really hard on them. And we see Coach H coming over and talking to the girls. And after like 20 years of experience, he's really getting to know the girls, and he really knows what he's doing.
Goes out of bounds. New Hyde Park ball, I believe. Yes, it is New Hyde Park ball. Megan Korvinsky looks to inbound it now.
And a great man defense by the Mepham Pirates. Really
Gives it to Paige Jones. Oh, sorry.
Keeping the ball out of New Hyde Park's hand, which is definitely a struggle for them.
Now to Lori Della Croce, who has the ball, who gives it to Haley Guerrero, back to Lori Della Croce. Haley Guerrero tries to set a pick, gives it back to Haley Guerrero, who gives it to Julia Rollinson. Julia Rollinson with a shot, gets her own rebound, and that is a foul.
And Riley Clark, we keep saying her name, they're really coming up. She's been flawless with her free throws. She's had 5 fouls on her, which is way too many fouls on New Hyde Park's perspective. But she sunk every single one, which is really great. That's 10 points alone for the Mepham Pirates out of the 32 points they have right now.
Julia Rollinson with her second free throw attempt and gets that one to go. Gives it, Paige Jones gives it to Darla Patricia. Gets the ball was intercepted by Julia Rollinson, who gives it to Haley Guerrero. That is rebounded by Riley Clark, who's able to get the two, get 2 points. Who she's having a really good game so far, defensively and offensively. Ball was stolen. Julia Rollinson with it now. Gives it to Lori Della Croce, who passes it and it's intercepted. Pass is hit off the hoop, and passes it out of bounds.
Mepham Pirates really playing well together. You can tell that these girls have been playing together for a long time. They really know how each other works, and it's really hard for New Hyde Park to get between them.
The chemistry between all the Mepham Pirates and just the way they pass, the way they move the ball is very good, as Julia Rollinson takes the 3 but can't get it to go. Looks for the long pass, and it goes out of bounds. Lori Della.
And here we see both sophomores, Haley Guerrero and Riley Clark, being able to pick each other up and really communicating well on where to be on the court to balance the court.
Riley Clark with the ball outside the 3-point line. You really don't see that a lot from her. Lori Della Croce with the ball, gives it to Riley Clark, who loses it, but it's going to be New Hyde Park ball.
And Riley Clark has really gotten the rip-through move down, and she got it down to a science and can almost get a layup every time, which is not easy for a down player to do.
As the ball gets deflected out by Julia Rollinson, Megan Korvinsky is going to inbound it now. Riley Clark deflects it, but gets in right back to New Hyde Park's hands. Megan Korvinsky again. It's deflected. Lori Della Croce has it, gives it to Haley Guerrero, looks for the layup, and gets it to go. That will be 37-16 now, Mepham.
There we see a signature play by Haley Guerrero, going up strong with that layup, acting like no one's there defending her, making it look easy.
outside the three-point line. Now New Hyde Park needs something to happen here to try to make a comeback into the game.
The Mepham Pirates doing a great job of really being aggressive and getting the ball, but limiting the fouls with only 2 fouls this quarter. And Coach Mulvey has really stressed that there should not be that many fouls because that's really giving them just free points.
Paige Jones checking back into the game. So is Alana Morris for Riley Clark. Megan Korvinsky looks to pass it in as Madeline Sepicaro falls.
Beautiful defense by Alana Morris.
Lori Della Croce passes it to Jillian Mayer, who gives it to Haley Guerrero, who gives it to Julia Rollinson.
You know, the Gladiators stepping up and being in zone right now. So now it's up to Mepham to really pass the ball to their three-point shooters and get some shots.
Jillian Mayer with the steal there. Lori Della Croce gives it to Julia Rollinson, who gives it to Haley Guerrero, who looks for the layup but can't get it. Rebounded by Megan Korvinsky, who's really been all over defensively in the second half. She's been in the paint. She's been outside guarding Mepham's three-point shooters. She's been good so far in the second half. As Paige Jones gets the two-point jump shot to go there.
Mepham Pirates got a great range of not only three-point shooters, but they can drive to the basket, but when they need to, when they're in zone, they have the seniors and juniors who can step up and really take those big shots that they need.
Mepham aren't really afraid to take shots, which is good because they have their bigs as Riley Clark and some other players on the team that can get rebounds, and they know that, so the shooters aren't afraid to shoot. And it's an and one there.
Definitely influenced by Coach Mulvey, who encouraged the girls to take good shots, but you know, he also encourages not to take shots just to take shots. He encourages, you know, smart shots and to look around first before you take a shot.
Now Allie Heller and Alexa Ferreira coming in to the game. Scores 39-20 with 2:40 left in the third quarter. Now Allie Heller getting the rebound there, giving it to Lori Della Croce, who's not afraid to shoot either. She's definitely one of Mepham's best shooters. Looking for a shot or a lane, gives it to Allie Heller.
Mepham Pirates only got 5 seconds on the shot clock. They got to make something quick.
I believe that was now inbounding it is Emily Locker. Jillian Mayer inbounding it to Lori Della Croce.
You know, Mepham Pirates really got to figure something out with this zone. They've got to make something happen, not only three-point shots, but they really got to communicate and move around.
Jillian Mayer now with the ball. This is a 22-point game as Alexa Ferreira setting a pick. Lori Della Croce trying to get a three to fall, but it gets rebounded by Deep Cure. The ball goes out of bounds. That is Mepham's ball. Now number 23, Victoria Della Croce is checking in. Let's talk about number 2. Let's talk about number 2, Paige Jones, who has 10 points for New Hyde Park. She's great.
You know, Paige Jones, she's got really great ball handles, which has really contributed to this game. And she's been strong with the ball and been able to look up for passes and be smart with the ball, not just take it for herself, but to pass it to her teammates and get some great shots.
Speaking of Paige Jones, who I believe just got the rebound there, gives it to Emily Locker.
And it's nice to see Paige Jones, you know, with Mepham being so aggressive, she's matching that intensity. And I think that's a crucial part for New Hyde Park to be able to catch up 45-20 to Mepham Pirates.
Allie Heller looks for the shot, but it goes out of bounds. Inbounded now by Emily Locker.
It's great to see the Mepham Pirates joke around, you know, even in such an intense game. You know, the girls are always able to crack a smile and have some fun.
It isn't always who wins and who loses. Sometimes it matters if you have fun or not, but obviously winning does help. Victoria. Laura Delacroix. Allie Heller is down. She looked like she hurt her ankle there, but she's up and she's walking, and she's okay.
You know, in the third quarter, even falling down Alexa Ferrari, she's really kept a great attitude, and I think that's a great part for the Mepham Pirates. Definitely important to stay positive on the court.
Now let's talk about New Hyde Park. We're down 25 going into the fourth quarter. Do you think they can come back, and how can they do that?
You know, Paige Jones really stepped up and showed what she can do, but now she's got to, not only her, but she's got to get her teammates to, you know, make some shots and pass the ball around and be smart with the ball and, you know, figure out a way to get around Mepham's great defense.
Yeah, I agree. She has to act like a leader on the team. She's obviously, from what we've seen tonight, one of the better players on the team. So she has to try to get her team, maybe get a couple three-pointers on a consecutive possessions to make this game a little bit closer.
And, you know, it's going to be really tough on New Hyde Park to get around Mepham with their great defense, and especially Coach Mulvey, who's really worked on it and watched films over the teams, and he really gets to know the girls playing. And
it's always good for a coach to know what each one of their players are good at, and that's what I think Mepham's Mr. Mulvey has done, knowing who could shoot threes and setting up plays accordingly to that. I think he's done a very good job.
And both coaches, Coach Mulvey and Coach H, are really great at pulling the girls aside and telling them what to do. And, you know, Mepham Pirate, they always know what to do on the court, and that is directly affected by the great coaching of Coach Mulvey and Coach H.
Now at the start of the fourth quarter, Mepham has it. Victoria Delacroix gives it to Alexa Ferreira, who gives it to Allie Heller, who gives it to Victoria Delacroix.
Mepham Pirates doing a great job of really passing it around quick, but they got to work on getting those shots down low in the corners.
I agree. Mepham is going to start, I think, holding possession here and maybe not playing as fast-paced as they usually do. Cindy Zhang with the ball, who gives it to Lauren Dugan. The ball goes out of bounds.
You know, this game
Pirates
is
ball.
not as fast-paced as the Mepham Pirates are used to, so it's very important for the Gladiators to get back on D and set up their plays so they can get some points on Mepham.
Alana Morris gives it to Allie Heller, who looks for the three, can't get it. Alexa Ferreira gives it to Victoria Delacroix, who gives it back to Alexa Ferreira, gives it to Allie Heller, back to Alexa Ferreira. Victoria Delacroix shoots the three and gets it to fall. Scores 48-20. New Hyde Park is on a 28-point deficit.
You know, Lori Delacroix is known to be one of the leaders of the team and, you know, top scoring, but Victoria Delacroix, whenever she comes in, she really shows herself and makes her shots and, you know, plays great D.
Speaking of Victoria Delacroix, she just hit that three-pointer Now they're going to probably try to go back to her here. Allie Heller looks work as Victoria Della Croce. And a foul is called. Now New Hyde Park ball.
And Connor, as you said earlier, the Mepham girls are really close, and it's great to see the good energy on the bench, talking up for their teammates, which is very important, calling out shots and, telling them the plays.
Now, Megan Korvinsky has it. Let's give it to Deep Carrier, who loses the ball. Alexa Ferreira has it.
Great job by both teams for keeping the fouls low. This is only the first foul for the Gladiators and only one for the Mepham Pirates, which is not usually common in the fourth quarter because fourth quarter is usually full of fouls. Every other play they're getting a foul, which is really impressive for both teams.
Dominique Delutri hits the 2 there, layup shot. Now scores 50-20. New Hyde Park is down 30-20.
Dominique Delutri and Alana Moore is not playing too much because, Mepham's got their starters who really play all the time, but both these girls, whenever they go in, they put all their effort in and they get those rebounds and they put it back up, which is really beneficial for Mepham.
The score is 50-20. I said 30-20. With 5:08 left in the fourth quarter.
And we see Mepham not being as aggressive as usual, in the past 2 games, coming from playing double overtime and triple overtime. Usually these girls are really super aggressive, but they kept only 1 foul for both teams, which is, a different pace for the Mepham Pirates.
Now Allie Harrow checking in. Now number 31, Amanda Chasen, coming in for, I believe, the 2nd time today.
And, with New Hyde Park really trying to drive into the basket, it's important for the girls down low, Amanda Chasen and Lana Morse, to post up and get those rebounds.
Alexa Ferrer here with the ball. This is Victoria Della Croce, who gives it to Chasen. Foul on New Hyde Park on Dominique Delutri.
It's definitely been tough, Connor, to keep the New Hyde Park off of the girls down low because they're coming in so strong, and they just got to keep their hands up, but they keep putting that foul up, and that's really going to hurt them, putting the girls on the line, working so hard on their foul shots.
It has been hurting them all game now. They've had a lot of fouls, and Mepham has just been able to make their free throws. Now, Elisa Eladisa coming in for the first time today, looking to inbound it, and New Hyde Park brings their starters all back in.
Elisa Dessa, really great on the bench. She's such a positive player, and she's really a great aspect to the team, especially during practices and everything. She really tries really hard, and the girls really love her.
Now Victoria Della Croce with the ball. Gives it to Amanda Chasen. Back to Victoria Della Croce. Back to Amanda Chasen, and misses the 3.
We're still seeing that great energy, especially from leader of the team, Jill Mayer, really keeping it positive for the Mepham Pirates.
From start to finish, the Mepham Pirates are positive. If they're losing or they're winning, they always try to stay positive. Ball being inbounded by Victoria Della Croce, going into Elisa Dessa. Victoria Della Croce passes it to Amanda Chasen. Back to Elisa Dessa. Back to Amanda Chasen. Rebounded. Victoria Della Croce trying to steal it, gives it to Paige Jones, who makes the shot and gets an and one.
First foul for Alana Morth, which is great, being a down low, and all the girls coming down and driving hard. Mepham's done a really great job of just keeping their hands up and avoiding that foul.
Score is now 50 to 22. Now it's 50 to 24. Victoria Della Croce with the ball. Who gives it to Dominique. Who gives it to Elisa Dessa. Alana Morris tries for the two, but can't get it to go.
Still in the fourth quarter, the Mepham girls really doing great with their box out, which is definitely a focus during practice due to Coach Mulvey.
Elisa Dessa tries to go for the field goal and can't get it. Jump shots are not a field goal. Emily Locker looking for the shot. Air ball. The ball goes out of bounds. It is New Hyde Park's ball.
See, definitely starting to get a little bit more aggressive, only with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Yeah.
As the shot clock expires, it will be Mepham ball. Elisa Dessa gives it to Victoria Della Croce, who will inbound it. Pick set there by Dessa. Gives it to Amanda chasing. Alana Morris gets a 2 to fall.
Alana Morris, being a sophomore, being pulled up middle of the season, just having a great game for, being pulled up and just playing her hardest.
The starters for Mepham has been pulled out early in this game, I believe. Players like Alana Morris, who've gotten pulled up mid-season, has gotten to play. Fortunately for her today, gotten to play a lot actually, and she's impressed a lot of people.
Definitely, it's definitely a changing pace for the Mepham Pirates. As we said earlier, Connor, coming back from double OT, triple OT in the past 2 games, it's definitely a different game with the slower paced game against New Hyde Park.
Now, Victoria Della Croce inbounding it. The points go there. The 2-pointer goes for Darla Patricia. With 53 seconds left in the game, New Hyde Park down 52 to 26.
Alana Morris with another being able to put it back up. She's really getting those points. I think that's 6 for her right now, and she's really been showing herself here tonight.
Victoria Della Croce tries to get the rebound, but Paige Jones tries to hit the 3, can't get it. Emily Locker can't get the layup. And that has kind of been the story for New Hyde Park today, missing a lot of shots.
We're going to see Mepham Pirates taking it slow, wasting the time. So with 12 seconds left, New Hyde Park can't get a shot.
The shot clock has been turned off. With 3.4 seconds left, the ball goes out of bounds. Coach Mulvey screaming, hold the ball. Well, that's all we have for BMB Game of the Week.
Mepham Pirates defeating the New Hyde Park Gladiators 54 to 26.
Thank you all for tuning in. It has been Connor Ward and
I have the BMB player of the game, Riley Clark. Riley had 15 points, and this was kind of a breakout performance for you this season as a sophomore. What was really key so far for your outbreak right now?
Just getting the ball inside. We had an advantage in height against this team, so getting the ball inside and getting to the line helped me.
And Coach Mulvey tells us that before this game, your free throw shooting was not the best, and he made you work on it constantly at practice. Did that help today? I mean, you seemed like you were like lights out from the free throw line today.
Yeah, it did help. We work on it a lot, so.
And you have a big game against district rival Calhoun next Monday. What's the mindset going to the next game?
I think we just need to work hard in practice leading up to that game, work together, and settle down our plays, just run them through. We're good in transition, but I think we can get a lot of outside shots if we run our plays good.
And your defense locked down New Hyde Park today. What were your thoughts on your team's performance today?
I think we did really good. We always give a lot of effort, and yeah.
All right, great. Thanks, Riley. And good luck with you the rest of the season. BMB player of the game, Riley Clark. Mepham wins it here, and we'll see you next time.